Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome, my dear students. How are you today? We're going to have a grammar class today in Unit 5. So I'd like you to pay me attentive ears and at the same time try to hold a pen and some notebook in your hand so that you can jot down any necessary information you may want to write. So here we go. Passive modals. Passive modals follow this structure: modal plus be plus the past participle. What is a modal? A modal is a verb like can, must, will, would, shall, should, may, might. Right? These are called modals. Modals need other verbs to complete their meaning. Active modal and passive modal. So the sentences on the left are sentences in the active voice with modals, and those on the right are passive ones. Let's draw a simple comparison so that we can figure out what a passive modal sentence may look like. They will release the tiger into the wild. The tiger will be released into the wild. The vet may cancel the cat's checkup. The cat's checkup may be cancelled. You can train a parrot to talk. Parrots can be trained to talk. You should clean the bird's cage weekly. The bird's cage should be cleaned weekly. You have to provide fresh water every day. Fresh water has to be provided every day. You must keep your hamster in the cage. Your hamster must be kept in the cage. Now, out of these sentences, what is the form of the passive? Look, the object, the modal, plus be, and the past participle. Another point here, the passive with reporting verbs. We often use the passive with reporting verbs when we want to talk about what people say, believe, but the identity of the people isn't known or isn't important. 1. It plus passive reporting verb plus that and a clause. It is said that she is the leading expert on guerrilla communication. Look, it is said that. This is the passive reporting verb. And then that, and then she is the leading expert on guerrilla communication. That is, in other words, people say that she is the leading expert on guerrilla communication. It is believed that dolphins are the most intelligent of animals. People believe that dolphins are the most intelligent of animals. So the sentences in bold are the passive ones. Okay? Another form, subject plus passive reporting verb plus to plus infinitive or perfect infinitive. She is said to be the leading expert in guerrilla communication. Again, she is said to be the leading expert. To be the leading expert, this is the infinitive on guerrilla communication. Dolphins are believed to be the most intelligent of all animals. With present tense sentences, the passive reporting verb is followed by a present infinitive, that is to plus the verb infinitive. The cat is thought to be lost. With past tense sentences, rather, the passive reporting verb is followed by the perfect infinitive, that is, to have and the past participle. The cat was thought to have been lost sometime last week. Reporting verbs that can be used in the passive include believe, calculate, claim, consider, estimate, expect, feel, hope, say, and think. Let's now find out about some exercises. Circle A if the sentence is active and circle B if it is passive. Young animals are often difficult to control. What do you think? This one is an active sentence. Okay. Crocodiles are believed to be related to the dinosaurs. Are believed to. Are believed to be. Now this is a passive sentence with a passive reporting verb. Birds of prey can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Can be found. This is a sentence with a passive modal, can. Because they cannot fly, penguins must live in areas where food is plentiful. This is an active one, of course. Can you figure out the rest of the sentences? Okay, here we go. These are the answers on the left. Those in blue, in indigo. I have a screenshot and then turn to exercise B. Change each sentence from active to passive. Do not include the subject. People will place many unwanted animals in shelters this year. Many unwanted animals will be placed in shelters this year. 1. If possible, people should adopt cats in pairs. We can also say, if possible, cats should be adopted in pairs. You must vaccinate cats against diseases. Cats must be vaccinated against diseases. See what I mean? We start with the object, and then the modal verb, and then be constant, and then the past participle. Of course, you can do the rest on your own. And let's move now to another exercise. It's that on your students' books as well. Here are some of the answers on the previous exercise. And then exercise C, rewrite each sentence using the cue provided and the passive with the reporting verb. People believe that elephants have good memories. Again, elephants are believed to have good memories. Scientists believe that reptiles are descendants of dinosaurs. It is believed that reptiles are descendants of dinosaurs. Now, people believe that the cow is a quiet, docile creature. The cow is believed to be a quiet, docile creature. So these are the sentences with passive reporting verbs. Exercise C in our workbooks. Complete the sentences with the active or passive form of the verbs in parentheses. Cockatoos can live to be 100 years old. Cats can be left alone overnight. Some animals shouldn't chocolate. What do you think? Shouldn't feed or shouldn't be fed? Of course, shouldn't be fed chocolate. Shouldn't be fed. We may get a parrot. We may get a parrot. Hunting licenses must purchase at City Hall. Must be purchased. So if the sentences start with an object, simply it is a passive sentence. And vice versa. If they start with a subject, they are active ones. Exercise D, change the sentences from active to passive voice. Use a passive modal or a passive reporting verb. Bears can smell food from great distances. So here again, food can be smelled by bears from great distances. You can use bear spray if a bear approaches you in the wild. So, which is the object here? How can we start? Bear spray can be used if a bear approaches you in the wild. Right. People should not feed wild animals. So, where's the object here? Well done, wild animals. So again, is there a modal verb? Of course there is, should. So Wild animals should not be fed by people. A bell may warn a bear. Again, a bear may be warned by a bell, and so on. This brings us to the class today. Thank you so much. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and wait for me in other classes. Bye.